Hi, everyone. It's me, Dr. Stacy Betancourt, with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy. Today, we talk about perseverance. Now, perseverance is defined as doing something despite difficulty or a delay in achieving success. In other words, it means something that you want, or something that you desire, or something that you want to go after, even though the path to getting there is difficult. It's basically showing up for yourself and, and others truly, despite the setbacks that will occur or can occur. And how this relates is kind of going off the idea that I've been talking about with dreams and wishes and desires. So in this case, it's something that you want, it's an aspiration or a dream. And it's even more important that you go after those dreams. And I've talked about that before, but it may seem on the onset that the result you're looking for may be just out of reach, or it may be reliant on someone else who really is in more control. For example, if you're going after a job promotion, you can do all you think you're doing to get there, but it's ultimately up to another person or a group of people to make that decision. So the thing is that the question I'm left with is, can you shift as you need to in order to make milestones along the way? Or the question becomes, how much longer can you put forth the endurance that you've been putting forward in order to achieve this goal, only you're not achieving the goal? So that's a valid question. So the first thing is, what are you going after? What is it? And how badly do you want to achieve it? And it's whatever you're seeking. For example, how expensive is it? If you're going to university and you're running out of money, you have some options. There's getting a job somewhere in the midst of being a full-time student. There's going after student loans and scholarships, which scholarships are great, but student loans will come back. They always do. I've been through that myself. But the thing is that what are you trying to do? And what do you need to do to get there is the big question. And so trying to achieve these dreams through your perseverance may take more time than you think. So it's an understanding that you have to build, and it's a constant research that you have to conduct in order to make sure, number one, are you on the right track? Two, is this really something worth going after? And the other part of that is the expectations. And, you can visualize it, and it's important to visualize yourself in those levels of success or whatever it is that you're going after. It's important to visualize yourself actually doing those things. But it's also an idea of viable cohesion. I mean, don't be afraid to walk away when it gets hard, because things are going to get hard. If there's something you really want to go after, it may not be very easy. And usually the things that we really strive for are not easy things to achieve. So it's asking yourself throughout the process, do you have the aptitude? Do you have what it takes to get to the level of position, a level of achievement, a desired goal? It's whatever it is in life that you're going after. And if you don't know if this ultimate goal matches your interests and what you're willing to give up, that's the key part. What are you willing to give up in order to achieve what you're going after? And that's not something everyone considers, but it's actually a very viable point. If you're not sure what you're willing to give up, or you're not going to give up anything, then you might want to rethink your process, and you might need to expand your fruition date, because you should have an end in mind. And that's the thing. So in order to make something work for you, it really requires a sense of self. And I truly believe that we're all destined to achieve our goals, but I also know that it requires your potential endurance toward reaching the goals as well. So, what are you going after? How much endurance are you willing to put into this? If you're not sure, then reach out to me and let's talk about it. If you're not, you have some questions, drop it in the comments, email me, schedule a talk with me. I would be more than happy to help you design a timeline. In a timeline where either it's, yep, I'm going to be there by this point in this part in my life, and I'm going to do it in 1 year's time, or a 1 year's time, or a 2 year line, or whatever it is, as in, you know what, I have given this my best shot and it's not working out. And now I think I need to let this go. That can be very hard, but it also can be very smart. So I don't want you to ever look at those things as a failure, because sometimes we gain so much more and doors open that we never anticipated unless we tried, right? So I stand behind the saying of it's better to try than not try at all, even though things may not work out as you plan. So think about all that. It's a lot to unpack. So think about it. Let me know what you think. Email me, drop it in the comments, like I said. And just know that I'm here for you and I'm willing to hear what you have to say. So for this week, I wish you all a wonderful week ahead. Spring is coming and I hope that you have a chance to enjoy it. Remember, we don't know the journey that everyone is on, and remember your own journey. Give yourself some grace as you give others grace. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. And I wish you all the best, and I will see you next week. This is Dr. Stacy Betancourt with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy. Take care.